Okay, folks, I found this on a bus, and and it's something that I can't get access to regularly anymore. They don't have them in this area anymore. So yeah, I just found it and souvenired it. Otherwise, it probably would have gotten thrown out anyway. Going to do colour into black and white. I don't know how it's going to work with this one. It should work. There's plenty of black in this image. Yeah, we're running low on cyan, even though we've got one there. I'm just going to keep it going a bit longer. Anyway, this is what we've got. It's what's called a Mossman Daily, or I call it a Snooty magazine. And this is meant to be, I think, Sister Act. I don't watch the movies, folks. I don't watch movies anymore. I just don't have any interest in them anymore. I've got too many things I want to do. I'm trying to get myself established as a photocopier artist, and I'm living alone, and I don't have a social life, so watching the movies is just pointless. I've got too much happening, and I'm just trying to get in touch with my partner. I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, and I have no time to while away my time with fantasies, and that's come up looking better than I thought. In some ways, there's more black in it than I thought. But yeah, I just don't have time for movies. I think this is not a movie. I think this is theatre. I don't like theatre, incidentally, folks. I'm going to make it a smaller reduction. I really don't like theatre, folks. I really find theatre really... I prefer, if I'm going to watch something, I'd rather watch a movie than watch theatre. Theatre just doesn't work. It's like it's not real. It's like cardboard cutouts for scenery and street scenes and all that. It's not real. It's not like the movies where it's more real. Looks a bit low budget. Yeah, I'm not interested. In other words, folks. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. Not quite what I'm after. I do like it in some ways. But yeah, I just really don't find theatre is really my thing. Really isn't. Theatre is just to pretend. It's too much... it's not as real. Movies, at least, that's one thing good about movies, is that they're more realistic. The scenery is, even though they do shoot movies on sets, the sets look a lot more real than the sets on a typical theatre production. Not that I know much about theatre. I've never been to a theatre production except maybe at school. I think at school was the only time I did. That's come up looking really quite interesting. I like this little two-faced bit there. That looks kind of amusing. But yeah, I just don't have an interest in theatre. I do wonder if maybe this is the one we're going to utilise out of all these. These look like they're turning up shit. This first one looks a lot better. But yeah, I just don't find theatre is my thing. If I'm going to watch something, I'd rather go see a movie, if anything. But I'm not a movie person either. I've given up on movies. I don't watch. Life's too short to be watching fantasy. You might as well treat your own life like it's a fucking movie. You might as well, folks, be the movie that you want to be. Don't be a fucking watcher. Be the star in your own movie, folks. You know? Make your life into something worthy of being a movie, you know? Stop watching movies and just get out and do something. You know, make the world a better place. You know, make the world interesting. Help others, you know? Movies are not on their own, are just boring shit. I forgot to do something. Yeah, I just forgot to switch to black and white mode, and I got to enlarge it more. But yeah, it's like, you know, people just want to spend their lives watching movies and going to theatre and that, but it's not worth much when the world is falling apart. And you just want to, people got to learn to be their own heroes, to be the person they want to be, instead of just watching a movie and gawking at the heroes. Why don't you become a hero yourself and try and make the world a better place? If you're a person that's got a lot of money, you know, you can do something like that. You know, if you've got a lot of money and you're talented and you've got so much offering, just use it to help others and to be the hero. You know, don't be the villain who loves money and wants to swindle people out of money because they just love money. It's like, be the fucking hero. Don't be the zero who's the evil person. Now, don't be the evil person, you know, be the person that's, you know, if you want to watch Star Wars, be Luke Skywalker, don't be Darth Vader. Darth Vader's going to lose in the end anyway. He's always going to lose. He's a loser. He's evil. Evil is a losing force, folks. You know, try and just be something you want to be. Be the hero, not the zero. I don't know if I like this one, folks. Yeah, just be the hero, you know, like try to make your life into a movie and be the hero of the world. You know, there's so many things going wrong in the world. There's so much pollution, there's so much unfairness, and yet so many people want to do the wrong thing instead of the right thing. And watching movies is a way of controlling the masses, you know, like get them distracted from what's happening to the environment, what's happening to society, you know, that people are sleeping rough as we speak, and people who are sleeping rough cannot live like this much longer, you know, because rich people have basically made housing unaffordable. All these rich real estate fucktards who just want to make a quick dollar, they're making it impossible for people to own their own homes or to rent. And yeah, these rich real estate people, you know, these greedy pigs. And they don't seem to care, or they don't seem to know that there's something going on that's not nice, that they have control over. And little people don't have that sort of control to control their lives. I'm not going to make a negative image. This negative shit doesn't work. I think I'm going to switch it just to positive, and I forgot to set the mirror image. Maybe we'll make it negative, but we're not going to make it too dark. I'm going to make it less dark. But yeah, I just wish people could just see beyond the movies and see beyond what they're watching. They're watching Netflix and all the rest of it, and they're just getting zoned out, and they're trying to run away from climate change. They're trying to run away from everything, and yet they don't know that they that if they did something, they could probably make a difference. They have the potential to do something, to follow their passion, to make the world a better place, instead of making it into a shittier place for people who are less fortunate in particular. That people who are poor and have less money and less opportunities are being swindled out of a life that's worth living. And these powerful people who could be heroes want to make themselves into zeros. Yeah, you fucking piglets, you fucking money fuckers, big corporations, especially the photocopier industry. This is what I think of you fucktards. Fuckwits. You are stupid swine. Piglets. You deserve to go to market. We know what happens to pigs when they go to market, don't you fucktards, hey? Piglets? Pigs may fucking fly too, bitches. I'll beat yous one day. I'll build the best copier system there is, and I'll be the hero of the photocopier world. Got it, folks? I'll be the hero, folks. I'll be the best manufacturer of photocopying equipment man has ever seen. And you fucktards don't know how to build a fucking copier system. Companies like this, Konica Fucktard Minolta. Fuckwits. I'm going to be the hero of the copier world, folks. I am going to be the most famous toner head or photocopier nerd that ever lived. And I'm going to make a difference, and I'm going to help the environment in the process, and I'm going to help the poor. I'm not interested in keeping all of it to myself. You fucking selfish swine. Go fuck yourselves. But first I've got to go on Channel 9. I've got to get myself on the 6 o'clock news. And hoping to get in touch with my partner Luigi, who I really miss. I really miss my friend Luigi, and I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, and I just wish Channel 9 you'd step up the pace and put my videos up there, quick smart. I really hate the way the world's become full of followers and not enough decent leaders, and the leaders of today are just shit. And now I just got this interesting pattern. I think we can now call this rant over. You got my drift? It's up to you, Channel 9. I'm depending on my future's depending on it, and I can't be the hero unless you fucking air my material on your 6 o'clock bulletin. Gotcha? Comprende? Do you understand? Hope you do.